Hey everyone, I hope your September is going well so far. I've been really inspired by all the gorgeous sunsets I've been seeing lately. If you follow me on Instagram, I try not to post too many cloud and sunset pictures, but I can't help myself. There is this certain time of the evening when the sun is setting, it's called the magic hour, that I just think is the most gorgeous glowing light I've ever seen. So I wanted to replicate that in a makeup. I know a lot of people associate that bronze golden look with the summertime, but I actually think it's gorgeous for a fall evening. So if you want to see how I got this golden glowing look, keep watching. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is some tinted moisturizer or BB cream. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. I wear the color light. I think I can probably up that a shade. I'm trying to use a gentle touch. I'm real red today. I've been having terrible allergies. Just awful. But that's okay. We're gonna make that all go away with a little razzle-dazzle makeup magic. I think I'll use my touche cloth from YSL. I feel like I need it. I need a little pick-me-up. That's too much stuff came out. That's the one thing with this product. It's $40, okay? I don't get a discount on this because they don't sell it at the supply house. Boo. Frickin' who. And you can't see when the product is about to run out. That's another thing I don't like. I'm gonna run that right down the bridge of the nose, right on the bow of the lip. This is subtle highlighting. I know the highlighting and contour thing is like a super trendy thing right now because of Kim Kardashian. Honestly, it's really great for pictures and camera, but for real life, you can look like you have a bunch of stripes on your face. If it's not blended out correctly, you look foolish. So just be aware. This is a great way to do this subtly, okay? Just bring some light to the face. I'm gonna let that set before I blend it in. In the meantime, I will use my secret camouflage from Laura Mercier. If you have any questions about anything I'm doing right now, you can always refer to my flawless skin video. That video's got almost 20,000 hits. It may even have more by now. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's awesome, but I'm just so overwhelmed. It's like super cool. Okay, and I'm going to use that as my base as well, because why not? And then the next step is to set all of that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Okay, so I'm using my Laura Mercier powder puff to pat and push the powder into the skin. Do not forget your ears, especially if you're wearing your hair up. Your ears to match your face. Okay, so we've set our tinted moisturizer or foundation, if that's what you prefer, and our concealer. Okay, so on to the bronzing. This is a product from Laura Mercier called Copper Glow Veil. So I'm going to use a bit of that with my Laura Mercier cream cheek color brush. Essentially, it's a bronzing shimmer cream. So I'm going to work that into the cheeks. Just want to give that subtle bronzing glow to the skin. The fall brings such pretty colors, just those warm, beautiful coppers and browns and golds, and I actually associate those a lot with the fall. I'm just warming that and working it into the skin. I'm going to bring a little bit up here, just along the hairline. This is my Bdellium Kabuki brush. I know a lot of people use these as their foundation brush, but it's also lovely to do your blending. So if you've been applying a little bit of cream color and you find that it's not blended as well as you like, or your foundation is leaving a line, try using one of these brushes to really just buff everything together. This look is all about that glowing goddess look. It's not about matte and dry looking skin. We want to be reflecting light. We're going to be like little angels. Next thing I'm doing is applying a bit of my Anastasia brow gel. This is in the blonde color. I want this look really soft and angelic looking, so that's why I'm not going in and defining my brows. I'm going to add a teeny bit of cheek color. This is Frat Boy from the Balm, just on the apples. Very little, just to give that little bit of innocence to the skin. I know we've done our copper veil, but it's nice to have a little bit of that fresh flush to the cheek. Alright, so now on to the latest and greatest palette that I got. This is the Nude Tude palette from the Balm. It's got a great selection of really beautiful shimmery tones. Aren't those just pretty, pretty, pretty? I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. This is from Monda Studio, which I think is a lower price point line, and I'm using the Seductive color all over the lid. So I'm going in and patting and pressing. Let me put my little powder puff so I'm not putting my hand up on my face. I'm doing the outer 3/4 of the lid. I'm bringing it right up and over that crease. See that? Doesn't feel like fall quite yet in this house. 99 degrees. It's killing me. I stink. Thank God you can't smell me. Next, I'm using a bit of the Selfish tiny, tiny dab on my ponytail brush. This is the Laura Mercier ponytail brush. And going right into the crease. Selfish. That's not a good thing to be. But it's a pretty eyeshadow color. Blending that right into the socket here. Right there. Now, for under the brow bone, I'm actually not putting anything. Keeping it very clean and just buffing with a clean brush all of that together. I don't want to bring a lot of shimmer and shine up there, so I'm just letting the color from the crease and the lid seep up into that area. Then for the inner eye here, I'm using this color. It's called Standoffish. Really pretty shimmery beigey pink, just to bring some light into that inner corner. And just a touch down into the inner corner as well. It's really a pretty way that catches the light. You are a golden girl or boy, so let the light shine. Oh, I'm such a cheese ball. What is wrong with me? Now we're going to use a bit of black liner and tightline the eyes. I hope I've shown you guys how to do this. This is the Revlon Color Stay. I freaking love this pencil. I hope they never stop making it. Revlon Color Stay Pencil in black. I'm assuming that's what it's called. Noir. Black, noir, negro. All the languages. Well, 3 of the languages. We're also going to tightline the bottom as well. Right into the inner rim. Alright, now I'm going to add a little bit of depth into the outer corner. For that, I'm using this color called Silly. It's a burgundy shimmer. It's so pretty. See that? Oh, I just love that. I don't know who makes this brush. It's called Chisel Shader. So it's just a flat little roundy smudge brush. I've used a NARS one in my past videos. They make a great one. You could use a Q-tip if you so desire. You don't want to spend money on a little brushy brush. Q-tips work great for this. Smudging into that outer corner. Then we're going to bring a little bit of that smoky effect down onto the bottom. For that I'm using the color Sophisticated. These are all from the same palette. That's what's great about these. You just play away. Smudge that up. So in essence I'm smudging that right into the eyeliner that I did. That's going to help give you more of that smoldering effect. It will also help keep your makeup in place because we're using a powder next to the lash line, which helps your makeup last so much longer. Okay, and then the next step is curling our eyelashes and adding 2 really generous coats of black mascara. Today I'm using the telescopic. This is seriously one of my new favorites. It is awesome. It's from L'Oreal. Super lengthening, super natural looking, but still gives tons of impact. Okay, so we've applied 1 coat of mascara, but I like to do 2 when we're doing a real smoldery eye like this. It just gives that extra oomph. Then we're doing a little bit on the lowers. And last but not least, I'm going to finish off the look with a very pretty lip color. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Rouge Volupté Shine in number 9. I think it's called Nude in Private. I know the number is 9. And a touch of gloss. Just a little gold. This is NARS Orgasm. Yes, that's right, Orgasm. If you've never heard of that, I'm not lying, it really is called Orgasm. There's a blush too. That's very, very pretty. And that's the final look. A really beautiful golden amber, coppery, bronzy look that's beautiful for a fall evening. I hope you like it. If you try it out, make sure to tag me on Twitter or Instagram so I can see how awesome you look. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more weekly tutorials from me. I'll see you soon.